ranchos and metal ranchos.
The legend lives on from the Chippewa on down. I'm Dave. It's a Circling Back podcast. Is that you don't like that I brought that up?
Don't will this podcast.
I can't. It's the fucking anniversary, you dumbass.
It is. It was a very sad day 50 years ago, 5 decades ago.
God,
we lost
man.
29 great men.
You've never been invited to a great men dinner because you're not a great man.
You've never been on a fucking Freightliner in November on the Great Lakes.
I bet you got invited to a lot of mediocre man dinners back in the day.
Yeah, okay, dude.
Producer Randall Trimbacki.
If I got invited to 8 mediocre men dinner, I'm just not going.
Dude, can we make that video?
That would be a funny video, actually.
It's just like
8 mediocre men. Like, yeah, I kind of have a drinking problem. Work's going okay. I don't know.
Yeah, what do y'all want to cook? We're not going to do steaks. I think we just got to pick up like Taco Bell.
Kind of getting my dick kicked in at work. Not going great.
Yeah, dude. I thought it was going well with this chick. She just stopped responding.
Yeah, everyone there's been ghosted like 5 times.
Okay, that might need to be something.
The eight great man guy. I brought this up either in the bullpen or in here on the show. The 8 great men guy. He's moving
To Nashville, right?
Yeah, we know.
He moved to Nashville. Anyway, that's all I got. Randall.
Nashville is. We made fun of it. Well, I did because Nashville is just like Austin. It's the same city, just in a different state.
Yeah.
Like if you want to change a scene, pick a new scene, dog.
Who sings the Nashville blues? Is that Corey Morrow? Fighting the Nashville
That's
blues.
Corey Morrow.
That's a good song. Yeah. I like Corey Morrow. I don't care. Hey, I don't care, man.
He doesn't
I
care.
think our listeners are real familiar with Corey's work.
Lights on the Stage used to be my favorite song of all time when it was like in its peak.
Unpopular take. I used to get made fun of for this. I always enjoyed him more than Pat Green because they were kind of joined at the hip. He was more of like the independent guy.
Dude, Pat Green was good until he sold out and went to Nashville, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, totally.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Only light I care
Southbound
about.
35 is a straight.
It's fine.
bang.
Yeah,
It's a bang.
you're right. One time I went to Calf Fry when they had Pat Green. They probably had him like 20 times. It was when Clay, like Flounder and all those guys were up there and doing Calf Fry for KA. And Clay just ran around while Pat Green was playing, just yelling wave on wave, even when he wasn't playing it. It was really, really dumb. Everybody was like, dude, stop.
Wave on Wave was his transitional song from Texas country to mainstream pop country.
Yeah.
And that's when he started to lose me.
Yeah.
And that's my Pat Green take.
The only music I care about is Gordon Lightfoot.
Right.
Get your goomy. You gonna get your goomy holes?
From the Chippewa right on down, Randy.
Mm-hmm.
The lake, it is said, never gives up her dead when the skies of November turn gloomy.
That's so
That's
true.
a bar. This is a well-written song.
Gales of November came early, man. Sad
Yeah,
day.
dude. Me, Gales of November,
Right.
coming early.
Not this month, though.
Nope.
No nut.
Don't get any ideas.
Oh yeah.
Randy, how are you celebrating?
I
I gave up
no
peanuts.
nuts.
I gave up peanuts. I'm not doing almonds right now either.
I just crush walnuts.
Yeah, I was
just
gonna
crush
say
walnuts. I don't eat them though.
I still have a little bit of a scab
Oh
from
yeah,
the
fucking
Walmart.
Randy soft
Yeah.
hands over here.
I'm not hammer hands, I'm soft hands.
Really?
That would have been your Native American
You
name.
do have some little dainty hands.
soft hands.
Come over here and feel them.
No, I'm all right.
Yeah, you know what? You want to be caressed by these hands, not your meat gloves over there.
Meat gloves.
It's a real bummer Will's got to be out of town for this day.
I know, man.
I mean, he could still tweet. I mean, he's in the Geist. He's in the Twitter. He's in that Twitter vortex where, like, if he tweets about the Edmund Fitzgerald, it's going to do numbers. They know now. Like the algorithm knows, like, okay, this is one of the guys. When he tweets about it, we're gonna shoot it out
He's
there.
really leaning into it.
Have to.
It really is. He's catching a jet stream right now.
Keep an eye on this company. That's all I'm gonna say.
Wash Media?
Yeah. I'm telling the people we might have something coming soon.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to say it because we don't have it yet.
It's
but
very
we may
much
have
in
it.
the infancy stages of development.
Wah.
Why was that Waluigi?
That was a baby, dude.
Was that like a Yin Yang Twins yet? Wah.
Listen to this.
Huh.
Parks has a buddy in school.
That's awesome.
Plays baseball with him too, and
Sick.
he has a new baby brother. All right,
Baby bro.
I just totally Nick Saban that. All right. He's 6 months old. He's 6 months old. He is weight-wise 100th percentile for a 1.5-year-old baby.
He weighs 100%.
He's 100th percentile for a 1.5-year-old baby at 6 months old.
So what's he weigh? Like 20 pounds?
He's 28 pounds. And he's 6 months old.
It's a big baby.
And this baby was like, I don't want to give too much information out, but like small, like NICU small at birth, and has just been like just stacking mass since.
That's crazy, man, because I always thought Dillon was the biggest baby I've ever heard of.
Dude, big baby Glenn Davis, what's he up to? Isn't that nuts?
Yeah, that is nuts. That's huge.
Yeah. Shout out, though.
Hey, I see you really liked your trinket that Randy got you.
Oh, by keeping it in frame, or keeping it on camera? Yeah, I do like it.
Can you put it to the middle now?
Is there a problem with that, Randy?
I don't know.
It's
Other
close
people,
to me. It's
Other
in
people put
frame.
it at their desk, but I mean,
I can touch it whenever I want to touch it.
Mine's on my son's.
He can touch his cock whenever he would like to, David.
And I like to play with the tail.
I don't like this.
I want to play with the tail.
Dylan Shivery is the guy you're hearing.
Oh, dude, face down, ass up.
Down goes cock. It's stupid. Not gonna.
That's kind of a vibe like that
That's
too.
not good at all. Wish we could start the show over.
Okay,
I think you got like the coolest one.
I did. Yeah, I did. Randy likes me the
I
best.
like mine. It's an armadillo,
It's armadillo.
but that one just looks kind of like mean.
Literally,
It's a vibe, dude.
Like
shakes
it's
his
gonna
tail
go
feather.
f up some lizards or ground dwelling.
It's got very human-like
Things.
feet. That's okay.
Not a Lightfoot like Gordon.
Haha, this guy.
Dude, shouts to the Gales of November, man.
Shout out to my Aunt Gail.
Went to school with a Gale.
You might have gone to school with the last.
Gale?
Yeah, like no.
She spelled it Gayle, though.
Okay. I don't know what
I think Gail is the more popular one.
is that the Gales like a gale.
I believe
force
that's
wind?
Gale.
Let's see how it's spelled. Not a word you write very often. That's kind of a literature.
It's a storm, Randy. That's what a gale is.
Gale.
I know, they came early.
Just like Dave.
Yeah, just like Dave.
Dude, imagine nutting this month.
I can't.
Imagine enjoying any type of nut in any fashion.
Not
Damn it,
in
I
November.
did. I gotta just out myself. I had a couple bites of my wife's Kung Pao chicken, and it has
Had peanuts in it?
had some nuts. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, don't fuck up again.
Actually, I had some walnuts on a sticky bun. First time I ever had a sticky bun.
Oh, okay.
They're just kind of like,
Homemade.
yeah, they were
Like a
at a
cinnamon
bakery. They're just like a cinnamon roll, but they're just like, what, is that like a maple like glaze or something like that? I don't know. It was really sticky.
I don't know if there's an actual difference, if people just call them different things. I'm not sure.
Like it didn't have any cream on it, like a cinnamon roll. But
No cream.
yeah, but it was very interesting. I heard sticky buns in songs, but never tried one. It was on the way back from the Ren Fair. We'll get into that.
They used to call your girl sticky buns back in the day.
What?
Remember that, Dave?
Is that true, Dave?
You were
Did they
there-
used to
Dave
call
was
her that?
there.
I was there. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Randy. I didn't know your girl back in the day. I still haven't actually met your girl. So
It's true. We have a comment in the chat that is calling us out that we're shaming people while we were busted nuts last week. So
but we didn't eat them.
we were busting them though.
It's true.
I checked the voicemails this morning when I got in, and there's some fumble calls. There's a fumble call or two from the ladies.
We have a fumble email from the ladies as well.
Fem fumbles this week. It doesn't have to be just unless we get like a bunch of ladies who want to share their fumbles. I'm gonna just mix it up with some male ones. But like last week, fumble week went so well that I think we're gonna run it back. But I would like more contribution from the ladies. So fem fumbles. It can be your own fumbles, your friends. It can be guys who fumbled on dates with
Hold on.
you. That might be fun too.
Don't say you think we're going to run it back. You said on this podcast last week that if we got at least one lady fumble that we were going to run it back.
Yeah.
We have one in email form right here that I'm looking at.
Well,
I had
here's the
someone
thing.
DM me.
I'm just kind of in my sad boy-ish. A, because of the Gales of November. B, because once again, ladies have let me down in my life. They're just not emailing their stories in.
Also,
they're calling in 888-618-4422.
Mercury is currently in Gatorade, so
Oh,
that's probably why you're feeling a little.
Why do you know that?
Because Will announced it last week.
Was he being serious?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's in the Everglades.
Straight up in the Everglades, dude.
Dang. I guess I'm going to have to go listen to a Drake album. Isn't that what people do when they're sad?
Yes, Mercury is in retrograde, and it will be until November 20th.
Why is that?
29th.
It's in retrograde during the 50th
entire month?
anniversary?
The entire month.
Until the 29th, man. In Sagittarius, it officially began November 9th in Sagittarius and will move back into Scorpio before it stations direct on November 29th. I don't know what any of that means.
Dude, stop trying to act like you're
It
not
doesn't
into
sound
it.
good. I know that much.
I feel like there's some, if you went to the right places at the Ren Fair,
Oh,
Randy,
yeah.
you might have found out about this.
There's probably plenty enough crystal
So during
shots and
this
stuff.
month, anytime like something negative happens or we feel a little bit off, you can just blame it on that. You're like,
Mercury-
oh, well, not really my fault.
According to
Probably
AI,
the Mercury thing.
according to AI overview, Mercury retrograde will likely affect you through communication, technology, and travel disruptions, and by encouraging a period of reflection and revision.
So it's not the government shutdown.
Yeah, that's not TSA. Sure.
It's
It
not
is
that.
associated with potential mix-ups, misunderstandings, tech glitches, and delays. I didn't know that. I thought it was just like a mood situation. Like it affects your mood.
Is it like a solar flare?
I remember there was an episode of Static Shock when there was a lot of solar flares and he lost his powers. Static Shock might have been too
I
young
fear
for
the
you
solar
guys.
flare. Do you?
Here's a hand up, stupid guy comment. I don't even know what Mercury is.
It's a planet.
No, but is it referring to the planet of Mercury?
I think so,
I
yeah.
reckon so.
Okay.
I don't know what retrograde means, to be honest with you. That I don't know. I know.
I think it means it's like it's when Mercury's like real far away and it starts like pulling on us and everybody's like, oh.
Okay.
I think that's what it's like. It's like, oh.
that's,
No.
yeah, that's probably what it is.
Oh no, my travel.
Oh, okay.
My travel got mixed up because of the Mercury.
Mercury in retrograde is an optical illusion where the planet Mercury appears to move backward in the sky, which happens about 3 or 4 times a year.
Damn, throw that bitch in reverse.
Astrologically, this period is associated with communication glitch. Well, I already said that part. Sorry. So there you go.
How the fuck is it?
I can't even see it. So how would I know if it's optical illusion?
I don't
Can't
know.
see it.
Just go home, listen to Tool, and just fucking get weird.
Just vibe out, dude.
Go home and listen to Tool and like just think about life. Put on a mask and take 5 grams of mushrooms.
Causes mental fog, can amplify emotions, and lead to increased sensitivity and anxiety.
Oh, somebody tell my wife.
Yeah, if there's any
Why are you doing Rodney Dangerfield suddenly?
witches or warlocks out there, can you cast some stuff to give us some blessings or
This guy right here is never warlocked.
I know listening to that
I guess that's accurate. Yeah, I mean,
listening to that spooky season, I was like, oh, I could definitely told them all about warlocks and all the different types of mages out there. Everyone would have loved that. Shout out to
What are we
spooky
doing
season.
tomorrow for Patreon?
Exactly 5 minutes.
Boom. I'm gonna have to throw up that prompt.
who prompt me?
For some reason, that's exactly what I was about to say.
Prompt me, daddy.
Can y'all not do that?
Prompt me, daddy.
Oh, Daddy, give me the prompt.
Sorry, I don't know what I'm doing, man.
Mercury's in retrograde, Dave. It's not our fault.
It's not a joking matter.
We can't even help this. There's communication errors.
So wait, so somebody was like, "Man, Mercury looks like it's going backwards." I guess that's the source of my problem.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's all bullshit.
I mean, I don't know.
Probably.
I you know, it's like
I don't know. I don't know enough about it.
I would like. I bet there's a. In fact, I know we've got backers who like can explain this to us more. But I don't know what we're not doing cold calls. We're not going to just call
We
you
need
right
an
now.
astrologist to call the show and fill us in.
Yeah, or a proctologist.
I don't know if that's going to do much for this conversation, but I'd love to hear from one. Sure.
Wash.substack.com. You can get our Substack. Drops every Friday morning. And go to youtube.com/circling back. I'm wearing a sweater today, and I think you guys might like it. So go check it out. It's a visual show.
It's a pretty nice sweater. It's a little hockey John.
Winter Classic. One of my biggest sports regrets not going. That was a very, very big miss on my part. Very big miss. Oh, man. Oh, gosh. If only the Edmund Fitzgerald had a more fair harbor.
Wow.
This weekend in fun.
You just pulled up from the logo and hit it.
I'm really him.
Yo, he's really like that.
Bro, let's go out this weekend. There's a crazy event happening.
I like to turn up.
Bro, there's a crazy event happening.
We had the party and it was lit.
I got yelled at by a prostitute. Let's just go have fun and let go with it.
Little Woodrows, let's go.
That's right. It's This Weekend in Fun presented by Fair Harbor. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. We've got cool temperatures because I've got all that Fair Harbor. I've got the Tailwind crew neck. I've got a hoodie. I've got the jeans I love. It's not just swimsuits. The swimsuits are dope, of course, but
That brown crew neck that you swagger jacked from me
you
is
have no
so
clue
dope.
what color it is.
Is so dope.
It is
Also, the
dope.
jeans. I can't stop wearing the jeans.
Oh my gosh. It feels so good to be a Fair Harbor podcast. Makers of the world's most comfortable swimwear, the same comfort that's earned thousands of 5-star reviews. It's built into their super soft apparel, made to be worn hard and broken in by the life you live. I was rocking the crew neck last night. I had to go run some errands a little bit late. You know, that north wind was blowing in. Some gales.
Bet you were a snack in that thing.
I was, man. Everybody was like hungry.
Yeah.
I was like,
looking
no.
at you. No, it's just the Fair Harbor.
It's
Y'all
just
chill
the
out.
Fair Harbor, yo. Fair Harbor was founded to protect the places you love. Since launching, this lifestyle brand has repurposed over 37 million plastic bottles into buttery soft essentials made for every day. 37 million plastic bottles. Isn't that crazy?
Sheesh.
Join their mission and return the favor to the planet. Head to fairharborclothing.com and use code CIRCLING20 for 20% off your full price order now through November 15th. Oh, you got like 5 days. You got 5 days to love. Pat Green.
Yeah.
3 days, but it's
I
5 days.
got
now.
3 days, but 5.
Fairharborclothing.com, code CIRCLING20 for 20% off your full price order now through November 15th. That's fair, HARBOR clothing.com, 20% off. Make sure you use our code CIRCLING20 so they know we sent you. Oh, let's start with Dillon.
Wonderful weekend for Dillon. Went out to the ranch on Saturday. Went to go see my mom. She's been not feeling well, so we went out there, brought all her grandkids, and she had a wonderful day. So it was a great time. Weather was strong.
Good weather day.
Oh my gosh, it was perfect outside. Chelsea brought her Thule out there. She got a little 9mm.
I saw her popping that thing.
She was popping that thing off. Parks shot it. I helped him. I helped him, but he wasn't into it at first. But I got him to pull the trigger exactly one time. He was like, "Okay, I don't want to do it anymore."
Yeah, we just taught Sammy.
Really?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Okay.
We
Let's
do-
go.
we're strong. We're strong. Firearm household.
This is a side note, totally. But we started watching Reacher, and
Oh, hell yeah.
he just walks around with a Desert Eagle.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
He shoots it like it's a 22. He's just like, there's no kick on that. He's just all man. Anyway,
Reacher's sick.
Made by some badass Hebrews.
it is a fun show. It's a fun show. Had to get back in town. We couldn't spend the night out there because Parks had a game Sunday morning and took their first L of the season. This was the last regular season game. They took their first L.
Oh, good. I thought it was a
no,
playoffs.
no. They needed some humble pie before the playoffs. They needed a little adversity. They did not handle it well.
Hey, even the 85 Bears didn't go undefeated, man. They needed that one.
There were some tears at the end of the game, not by Parks, but Parks was pissed.
Oh, light a little fire into their asses.
Yeah, and you know what? It was good to see. It was good to see. And that's really it. The rest of Sunday, we just ran some errands and cooked a steak, did a strip.
Hungry.
Did a strip last night, and it was a great little low key weekend for your boy.
Oh, man.
And that's it.
What was the problem? Why? Like, what went wrong? Was it just they lost a little focus, or just did they run up against a good team, or what happened?
The other team made a lot of plays in the field, and that's something at this level you don't see much. But
Pitching and defense.
They were just making plays. Like we hit the ball, but they were getting outs, and you don't see that too often. Also overthrows. Oh my God, our team don't make the unnecessary throw. Just don't do it. Bad things are going to happen, and they did. And balls overthrown, and they just start rounding the bases. It sucks.
This was kind of their go to the strip club and like go real hard because you think you got district locked up moment. But then they end up seeing one of their teachers and then coming out and like, oh no, the sun's up.
That's
and
exactly
then
what it
they
was,
lost
yeah.
the next game. It's kind of like that.
They got banged up at the strip club.
Yep.
We had a 4-run lead going into the last inning too.
Okay. So this is a good thing. This is
like I said,
they
needed this.
This was at a Parcells.
It was all a little
Old
too,
school coaches love like this, the wake up loss. Like
It was all a little too easy for them up until this game.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm an old school guy.
Right.
That's me.
Yeah.
You know, they thought they're going to run the table. It's like they lost sight of what was really important.
You're just cut from a different cloth.
Yeah.
How about
Tweed?
Let's do Randy last. Let's do your weekend, Dave.
Well, if you were following Circling Back on Instagram, and I hope that you were, you know exactly what I did Friday.
What'd you do?
Went down to Longhorn Meat Market down south of Slaughterway. Walked in there. I said, "What's up, cowboy?" And he said, "What's up? You're a badass hombre. You look like you could use a cut of meat, hoss."
That's what he said?
Damn sure right, cowboy.
Uh-huh.
And then he proceeded to sell me a ribeye, and then he proceeded to sell me some breakfast sausage. And then I left and I went home, and then my wife went and saw Heather McMahon, who's a comedian, doing quite well. She does well, and her and the girls went out and did that, and I said, all right. So I got the boys asleep, fired up that old cast iron, and the rest is history.
You didn't use the man grate?
No, I didn't use the man grate. But I did cook an A+ steak. It was just so good.
Wait, hold on. Alyssa was out of the house, so you decided to create another good steak again for yourself?
Yeah, that's
Yes,
exactly what happened.
okay, yeah. As always, as is tradition.
You weren't following along from the Ren Fair?
No,
I was hoping you were going to be like, dude, y'all got to see this.
Yeah, no, I showed everyone.
Dude, Dave's eating steak again.
Nah, not the best service out there.
You don't have Starlink?
No, I do not have Starlink.
No, it's too bad. Yeah, and I cracked a bottle of wine, or Rufino. Watched a little USC Northwestern. I don't know. It was on. I hadn't watched much USC, and I'm like, there's a path. Let's watch a little USC. Not impressed. I mean, they're fine.
College football was kind of boring this weekend. Like the teams that were supposed to win won.
Did you? I beg to. Did you see? There's some good comebacks. I think our dude won the Heisman. Mendoza.
Oh yeah, he had a Heisman moment.
That was the sickest drive. We'll talk a little.
That was a
bit.
good game.
That
was
drive.
You're right. That one game was exciting.
So I didn't watch the whole game, but I was like, oh damn, this is close. Indiana about to go down. This sucks because I like Indiana. Just turn it on right for that last drive. There was two. Obviously, the catch. We'll talk more about Gus Johnson in a minute. I'm gonna have Randy pull that up. Look up Gus Johnson on Twitter. We'll do that in the football segment.
Gus Johnson, Indiana call.
But anyway, yeah, I watched that. Then after that, I started something. Death by Lightning. And I'll talk about that maybe in a larger TV segment at the end of the show if we do it. Saturday, we had the my son's school's Fall Festival. Not fall temps, I'll tell you that. A little warm. Heated up pretty good Saturday. Up in the 80s. Bounce houses. They had a dunk tank. Hung out by the dunk tank. Watched teachers get dunked. From there, went home. Picked up some food for the kids. Some za. Was going to make it an early night. Watch some football. And then I'm about to go get in bed at like 10:45, and I'm like, what is smelling in our house? It smelled like vomit. I was like, that's not good. You don't want the vomit smell.
Not a pleasant.
Alyssa's like, yeah, it does smell weird. She's like, did you check on Sammy? I'm like, no. So she went in there. My youngest had thrown up in his bed. We're like, oh no, there is a stomach bug going around.
Yucky.
Poor fellow.
Well, he got it in the bed, got it on the rug that his crib is on. He got it down in the frame of the crib.
Oh.
So get him up, clean him up. Alyssa gives him a bath. I am then tasked with, I have to go get the toolkit. I have to disassemble part of the crib at 11 o'clock Saturday night, a couple glasses of wine deep, to clean it. Because it's like, the way it's like in there, the throw up, it's like down in like between like the springs and the frame. Total beating. Just an Allen wrench, but still like, you're like leaned over. It's really a 2-person job it was a headache. He ended up being fine. He didn't spit up again the next day. He slept through the night. So whatever he had, it was like a 12-hour deal. But just be aware, parents, there's some stuff going around. Friends of the show, they have been dealing with this. Sunday, T-ball's done for us. So we're pretty wide open. Sammy, in his recovery, took like a 3-4 hour nap. So just went outside with my oldest. I had mowed the yard. It was looking good. We just practiced baseball for like 2 hours outside. He didn't want to go inside. Got like a bucket. We're practicing making a throw into the bucket. Worked on hitting a little bit. It was fantastic. I was kind of tired because we didn't sleep great. I was like, you want to go in, maybe take a rest, get some Halloween candy? He's like, no, I want to stay out here. I was like, damn. He's got the bug. He's got the baseball bug. It was great.
That's awesome.
I was like, dude, my goal
I
was like, buddy, I want you to be the kid I want you to catch the ball next year. Like, I want you to like shock the world. Because we didn't see a single like out via catch. That does not happen in T-ball. And I want to see it so bad. And I want it to be Rhodes. That would be so dope.
Keep working with him. It'll happen.
Well, dude, he wants me to throw it overhand to him. Like, we're playing catch. But, like, he really...
Do you have those safety balls?
No, we're using just a T-ball. What do we need?
They have safety balls that are just obviously softer for learning how to catch, All
right, I'm going to order some.
Yeah.
You got any safety balls, Randy?
Dave doesn't have any balls anymore.
Oh, God.
There we go.
Why'd he do it? Go ahead.
Vasectomy. Yes. If you're that one guy that ended your Patreon because of Ren Fair talk, go ahead and hit the fast forward button a little bit.
He ended it. But
he's not here anymore.
This is free.
All of it.
This is free. Who knows? But yes, this weekend was the Ren Fair, the Texas Renaissance Festival. Went down Friday with Dan and hung out with Boosh and everything. So we got down there Friday, set up the camp. We had a much better campsite. Last year was the most popular weekend, 50th anniversary, right after the HBO documentary. This year was so much less packed because of that. Like last year we showed up, I think, Friday afternoon and we could barely get a campsite. This time there was so much room, so we were able to spread out. We had camp lights, had a fire pit this time. It was a blast. So got there Friday, set up the camp. Some people may have taken some substances. Bryan Johnson, more on that later.
Bryan Johnson was out there.
No. Neither the Liver King nor the different King, but not the Liver King. But set up the fire pit, just hung out. Then we went to the big fire pit.
Question about the fire pit.
Yeah.
Because where is the Ren Fair?
It's in Todd Mission, which is right outside of Houston.
Okay. I was going to say, pretty serious fire advisory all weekend here. And I was wondering, I feel like there's probably a burn ban, an outdoor burn ban, but you're far enough east to where you're probably not worried about that.
Yeah.
Anyway, carry on. I apologize.
Yeah, didn't have any of that. So we had our own little bonfire, put it out, then went to the big bonfire, which is like a big communal part of the campground where the Ren Fair puts these huge logs in and there's a big bonfire. There's a drum circle. People are dancing around it and stuff.
Well,
and,
that is just not Dylan's scene.
No, not at all.
Drum circle?
That's not my
It's not
scene.
really mine either.
I was a little drunk, a little high, and I did a couple laps around. I got the plague. That happened.
Oh,
Wow,
no.
have you recovered yet?
No. There was the people dressed up as rats in cloaks. And we're like, what are you? We had to go ask what they were. And they're like, oh, we're the plague. You want the plague? And they gave you a stamp. And so it's just people just doing bits the whole time. So I got some of that bubonic.
Bubonic
And
chronic.
like I told you, Dan, not Dave, that Dan had reported and some other people that they might have seen a guy getting a little BJ next to the Papa John's food truck.
Wait. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
Apparently, his girl was behind his cape, and there may have been a third party that might have joined in that was also waiting for the
Somebody
I don't
tagged
know.
in?
Y'all get freaky out there, man.
The Ren Fair is a freaky place.
No
so-
kids, eh?
No, the kid camping section is a lot more north. So there's like a kid and family friendly camping section, but that's pretty much farther away from everything else. The party sections.
So did you have to go over there and tell them, like, hey, dude, check, like, it's November. What are you doing?
I can't say if there was any nut. None of us got involved. I didn't even see it. I thought the people that were reporting on it were a little high on something, but like 4 different people at the bonfire afterwards, like, oh no, yeah, we saw that next morning. So
Wow, Papa's in the house.
it's a freaky place. So then we went into the Ren Fair, got all dressed, breakfast tacos, went in, and it was a blast. Last year I didn't see the fire show. I didn't go out to the party Saturday night, and I didn't really go shopping. This year, I wanted to make sure I did all 3 of those things, and then I didn't do any of those things because I got stuck on a quest, and it became a point that I wanted to finish the quest. I didn't eat it all. I drank 2 bottles of mead by myself. It was great. Fireworks show is still great. Did see the steel combat though. Some big units out there in full plate armor, just throwing each other on the ground. So much fun.
That's dope.
You have to
That had a
come.
little bit of something for everybody.
It did. Then I got back to my camp and I passed out from 8 to 1 in the morning. And then we got the fire going, and Dan, Boosh, I, and our friend Scott recorded a podcast at 1:30 in the morning.
She papa my jaw until my dough rise.
Come on, dude.
So if you want to listen
No,
to
that's
that,
what he said.
yeah. If you want to listen to that podcast, go check out Softcore History's Patreon. He'll be releasing that. Dan got a press badge, so he was able to like bring his camera on. He got a little press pin. He was recording audio during the whole Ren Fair. So I'm very interested to hear how that podcast will turn out.
Okay.
It was fun though. And then Sunday came back home and went to the new Liana Cafe that I've been talking about for about 6-8 months now. And finally, it's soft opened.
6-7 months.
6-7. But yeah, it's good. You should. It's a cool place. You guys should check it out. But it's closed today. Grand openings tomorrow.
So, okay, all the people I talked to that have gone, which have both been in my demographic, they were moms with kids, said like, oh yeah, it's really nice. Just we're worried about the parking sitch. And they said, well, you can just park over at Lowe's, and I'm like, can you?
Yeah, I don't think Lowe's is. I mean, Lowe's has a huge parking parking lot, and whenever I go to Lowe's, there's barely any cars there. So
Yeah.
if you just park towards the back of it, which is closer to the street, and just
I want
walk
it to
across
rule. I
street.
want it to be cool. It looks great. I like Veracruz tacos a lot. There's a water feature.
I told you the water
creek?
creek. Remember, I told you they're gonna have a water creek.
What are they doing with that water? Is it actually flowing?
Yeah, it's like there's a little like waterfall and just nice landscaping. There's a little playground, wooden like playground for the kids. There's a lot of kids. I'll tell you, it's very family friendly.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Mm.
And
That'll be a place I go at like
I'm
9
excited to
a.m.
check
with the
it out.
kids,
Yeah.
and I'm out of there by like 10:30.
I think they're still working out some kinks because I mean it's still the soft opening, so it's very crowded. So the lines were a little bit longer, and of course the parking lot. I feel like there's more parking spots than Bolden Acres, but Bolden Acres is always hard to get parking there too. So
When I was going to Longhorn Meat Market, I drove by that strip of bars on Menchaca,
mm-hmm.
and I was just like, man, I want to go to these bars, but I wish there was a way. I wish they bought like some spot. All those bars chipped in, bought a piece of property, had like a massive parking lot, and then like it made it like a very walkable thing to where you could go to multiple bars.
You're talking about Armadillo Den and like
Armadillo Den,
they have
Golden
the
Acres South.
they have the worst parking situations on
Moon
there.
Tower.
Armadillo Den does. Moon Tower has a pretty good one, but like yeah, it stinks. But yeah, it was a fun weekend. I'm definitely going to go to that place often because it's a like 10-minute walk from my place and Gonna get breakfast tacos and cocktails and all that. They had a painkiller. I tried it. Wasn't the biggest fan because they it's a regular painkiller, but they also add in a little chili liqueur. And there's a little kick to it, and I was like, I don't know if I'd like the. I don't know if I need a little spice to my
Don't
painkiller.
spice up my painkiller.
Yeah.
Man, I've been spicing up my denim game lately with my friends at Rag and Bone. It's time to upgrade to Rag and Bone's infused denim.
Ooh.
We've all been there. Winter rolls around, you start digging through your closet for warmer clothes. Nothing feels quite right anymore. Those beat up pants from college, yeah, probably time to retire them. You used to have to choose between jeans and jeans that look great and jeans that actually lasted. With Rag and Bone, you get both. Jeans built to move with you, hold their shape, and develop character over time. I've had a pair of Rag and Bone jeans since like 2015. It's still in the rotation. And I got the new ones that they just sent me. They're phenomenal. It's a style for every preference and occasion. It's not your average jean. They overdo it by design with premium denim and construction that makes them stand out while feeling effortless. The wash is where the infused denim really shines. Each pair goes through an 8-step over-dye process, giving rich layered tones, deep dimensional shades that look polished, yet effortless. Over time, the color and texture evolve, adding even more character with an authentic, lived-in touch. Rag and Bone at their best. 2 decades of denim expertise packed into a pair of jeans you'll reach for every single day. Comfortable, sharp, built to last. Infused denim is your new go-to wardrobe staple. Rag and Bone is not just doing denim. They do more than that. They perfected everything from buttery soft tees, which we're all fans of, and elevated essentials to jackets and knits that put your whole look together. It's premium wardrobe staples made to last and made to live in. It's time to upgrade your denim with Rag & Bone. For a limited time, our listeners get 20% off their entire order with code STEAM at rag-bone.com. That's 20% off at rag-bone.com with promo code STEAM. When they ask where you heard about them, tell them Circling Back sent you. Support the show. Check it out. That's a great deal. 20% off. Load that card up.
My denim jacket goes so hard from them.
Good jacket.
So hard.
Real good jacket. All right. Well, we got to talk BJ. We got to talk Bryan Johnson, friend of the show.
Different BJ. Not a Papa John's BJ.
So he teased this last week as I take a cocky sip of water. 1 sec.
Wow. Cocky sip.
So he is the guy. If you're not familiar, he is the longevity guy. His whole bit now, he made all his money back in the day. I think he sold, what was it, Venmo, or if he was PayPal Mafia. He was one of those things.
He's got some monies.
His whole thing is he wants to live for a long, long time.
He wants to choose when he dies. Like, he wants it to be up to him, not nature.
He goes to bed real early. He gets up real early too.
Tracks his boners when he sleeps.
Yeah, that's how he got onto our radar, right?
He takes like 80 plus supplements a day. He does.
He
does all the things.
Bio, longevity hacking, all the stuff. Anyway, so he said last week, hey, I'm going to take some mushrooms for the first time ever. Why is that? Well, his whole goal is he's going to measure all the biomarkers, his blood, his saliva, do brain scans, figure out how are these mushrooms affecting me. There's some science out there that says that mushrooms, they don't just make you trip. They also can help plasticity of your brain, the neuroplasticity. Good for your long-term brain health? Maybe. I don't know. That's what he's going to find out. Anyway, he did this.
5 grams, right?
5 grams, which when he said 5 grams, everybody's like, wait, do you mean something other than 5 grams? Because 5 grams is a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah. The most I've taken is 333 milligrams, which is, I believe, 1/15 of 5 grams.
So everybody thought he was going to one-shot himself. They're like, okay, well, this dude's about to do like a hero dose of mushrooms, totally fucking lose it, realize that life is meaningless, and like his quest to live forever is
like, I'm done.
Very vain, and he's going to have like a really like introspective, horrible trip on mushrooms. That's not really what happened. Oh, and the whole thing was covered. He had his girlfriend, colleague, some goth chick, people pointed out.
A trip sitter.
Huh?
A trip sitter.
Yeah, a trip sitter. They're with him. Pull up some of the tweets, Randy. Let me just say, first of all, he might have made mushrooms like not cool anymore. First of all, don't say magic mushrooms.
Yeah, that's an
That's a
outdated
real
term.
noob term. He said it multiple times. That's just being nitpicky, but it's still, yeah, okay. Bryan Johnson, don't die. That's his Netflix doc. Yeah, go down to like the photos, Randy. He's got like updates and stuff. I should have just sent you these
ones?
individually, huh? Yeah, that's update
Okay.
4. Let's go to update 1. Yeah. So this is his whole scene. He's on a little mattress, blanket, eye mask. Basically, what they tell you, when someone's like, "Hey, you're gonna do mushrooms," don't. Okay, well, here's what you shouldn't do. First of all, you shouldn't live stream it. You shouldn't cover it for content. Second of all, I don't think you should wear like a brain scan helmet when you're doing mushrooms. It just kind of throws off your whole scene. It's very big on mushrooms. It's a very big atmosphere play.
Yeah.
You want to be in the right setting with the right people.
And this
right?
dude's just in his living room with his girlfriend,
So is this
laying on a mattress.
the brain scan thing that he had on?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm interested to see like some brain scans of like what mushrooms are actually doing. I'm sure people have done it in the past, but
I bet most people aren't doing the day of waking up at 5 a.m., light and eyes, protein, extra virgin olive oil, 60 super molecules, working out, finishing your pre-mushroom brain measurement with kernel flow. I don't know where he served.
Go back down to update 3, Randy. This is I'm guessing this is being tweeted by his girlfriend. It says,
the goth chick that he's trying to
okay.
get younger for.
I was going to say, why was it in
according to
third
Twitter.
person?
I had to collect a vial of his spit. It was not easy. We just hit peak and complemented a few measurements.
So he's gonna
sorry, completed, not compliment, completed.
I
Brain
don't believe
scan,
that he
blood
actually
pressure.
I don't believe he did 5 grams. I feel like 5 grams, you're not.
I feel like you wouldn't lie about that.
Keep
it's just
talking
like-
about the universe.
5 grams is just a fuckload. 1 gram is what they tell you, like, oh, you want to see some shit? I feel like 1
Right,
gram is
right.
like your entry point. 5 seems kind of crazy.
Yeah, there was a guy at our when I lived in my last building, a guy at the pool who handed out 1 gram chocolates, and he was like, "Be careful. I mean, 1 gram is kind of a lot if you've never done this before, but 5 grams." Yeah, about 1 is when you start seeing like the wall starts to melt kind of stuff, right?
Faces melting,
Yeah,
things of that nature.
I'm out on all that kind of stuff.
Combined with Mercury being in retrograde, this is a very, very risky move.
Yeah, this is a very risky move. Update 2 is that he needed to pee. Upon returning, he stared at this cup for 10 minutes. What does it mean?
Oh, he's probably waiting for 2 girls to show up.
Okay.
I like this one though.
He does look cozy.
He does.
I gotta say, that is a
Yeah.
cozy sitch.
Lots of laughter, hard to stay on task, keeps talking about the universe and how we're all one.
Okay.
He wants to go back to his bed and, quote, return to the playground. There's a playground in his mind.
Does he talk about any visuals or anything at any point? Because that's the stuff that weirds me out, man. I don't want to lose control of my reality around me.
Okay. Visual
You don't
hallucination.
control all your variables.
Yeah, you don't.
We know that about you.
Visual hallucinations are happening. My face and the trees are alive and moving, which I think that's a pretty standard thing that people think about when they're on shrooms. But what trees, though? If he's just sitting in his house, I mean, maybe he has plants.
Looked out the window,
He
maybe.
probably has a
Maybe.
window in his
Yeah,
home.
I guess
A lot of people do.
Yeah, you can go see trees.
He's a
outside.
very wealthy man.
Yeah.
Go up to like his post comments, because those are the ones that get like, they're kind of just generic and
He
insufferable.
talks about how he's different. Go up more.
There's a. Okay, go up. Keep going. There we go.
Okay, hey, I'm just happy to be alive. Okay.
Yes, this trip changed me. Probably not as you'd expect. People assume I am fearful of death. I'm not. In my darkest days of depression, I reconciled with death. Need a few days to collect my thoughts. We'll share more soon. All right, go up a little bit more. Okay, so here's the thing. And this doesn't really relate. His comments actually weren't like super insufferable. There's someone I followed on Instagram who did like, this young lady did ayahuasca, and like with her boyfriend, they like did the thing and they came back, and they weren't like particularly like, I don't know them very well. I don't really know them. They weren't like particularly like earthy or spiritual people, and they just like it seemed like a glam play, like a trendy, like ooh, let's go do ayahuasca, and they did, and they came back, and she did like this post, and it was like, wow, it was like the next day, like nothing will ever be the same. I'm changed forever.
Well, that's what you hear about. I mean, you hear about how this stuff. I don't know about shrooms, but ayahuasca, like it like rewires you in a way.
And then she can't. Then she continued posting really insufferable, like tone deaf Instagram stories.
Okay.
Where it was like, we'll talk after the pod.
Back to her influencer bullshit.
It was just funny.
Yeah.
The whole scene is just, it's very, very.
Have you not seen his documentary?
No, I actually
I
never watched it, man. I mean, I follow him like already.
Like I told you, it really humanizes the guy.
Do you know where he made his money?
No. I think he touched on it briefly in the doc, but I don't recall.
Because he was making money hand over fist.
Yeah, he was.
So there's this show on Netflix. It's like a documentary series. It's called How to Change Your Mind. I only watched the mushroom episode, but it was pretty cool. Like they went through all psilocybin, like how there were actual clinical studies where you could take like a hero dose, and they had like a person doing a trip set, and like one guy that was like depressed or had some problem. After he was done with it, he just was completely fine. It like cured whatever he had.
Yeah, there's a lot of science on that.
It can people use it to treat depression.
A lot of people will use it to like go to carve with the boys and then order a giant plate of meat and then not really eat it because they don't have an appetite.
That happened to us. Yeah.
Some people will do that.
Some people will use it to go to a giant bonfire and watch a guy get a blowjob underneath a cape.
And then and then get Papa John's pizza. Wait, so there's just a Papa John's truck?
Yeah. There's like little food trucks outside.
Does that kind of ruin the Ren Fair vibe? Because I'm not a student of history. I don't know if you guys are.
I thought it was just turkey legs and
there weren't.
No, that's in the actual festival where
bread.
there's like booths. Like at the bonfire out there, there's like 4 food trucks. Like I think there's even like a Tiny Pies one too. So it's like that area is just like the campgrounds, which is it's still like
they
Ren
should have
Fair-y.
they should have rebranded it. It should have been Father John's, and you could have been like, oh, Father John's. Hey, hold on. What's my Ren Fair voice? Oh, I need some pizza from Father John's. Father John's has got some
Father
legs.
John's. Hey, as far as I know, this random person that joined in on the action didn't even know who those 2 people were.
Just a drive-by sucking?
Yeah.
That's not good. Well, maybe it is. I don't know.
Yikes.
Fun times though.
It's interesting because Dan said that you disappeared for a little while.
No.
And you had a cape on or something?
No capes this year. It is funny that like within 10 minutes of us entering into the actual festival, everyone split up and we didn't see each other until we were back at the campsite. It's easy to lose people in there.
Can I just say, like, that's bad for Ren Fair branding?
What? Getting
A
blowjobs
guy,
at Papa
a guy
John's?
getting S-ed on by the Papa John's truck.
I think
because like if I'm trying to convince like, oh yeah, we should go, and it's like, oh yeah, we should get some food. That sounds. Ooh, I can't wait to get some Papa John's. We'll go by the bonfire, get some. That's where the Papa John's pizza truck is. That's fine. And you go over there. The next thing you're like, ooh man, this is great pizza. And you look over.
There's a maiden just doing work.
Yeah, just getting some guys getting glugged on.
I think Ren Fair campgrounds are pretty notoriously known for being a little freaky. A lot of polycules out there. I'll tell you that much.
Polycules.
Mm-hmm.
I for sure know what that is.
Polycules, people that are polyamorous and they have their little group that fuck each other. They're called polycules.
Okay.
Some lady just fucking going to town on the garlic crust. Just fucking. And then some random guy hops in. Was the guy holding pizza too?
I don't know. Maybe that was the day of reckoning. Who knows?
That's a good point.
Could be.
That's what Papa John was talking about.
But that's just didn't deliver.
No, they deliver.
Yeah,
Oh, that's a good
that's
point.
true.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Bryan Johnson. I hope he's okay. Everybody that I was reading, I made the mistake of reading some responses to like all these tweets when he says he's going to do 5 milligrams or 5 grams, excuse me. And it was just horror stories about people like, yeah, one time my buddy's girlfriend gave me, didn't tell me I was taking too much, and I took like 8, and it ruined like the next 2 years of my life. Like, there's like terrible stories about people who like weren't expecting to have these
Yeah.
these trips, and then next thing you know.
How old is Bryan Johnson? Because when you sent, I think, this story originally in the group text, and I saw like the featured image, I was like, that guy looks young. Like, whatever he's doing does seem to be working.
Cool.
It does.
He
seem
dresses
to be,
young.
He's 47.
Yeah, he does not look 47. He definitely looks.
Is that like how I don't
mine.
look 41? I look
You
38.
look 38.
But his biological age is much younger.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
How do we get our biological age taken?
I would
you
say
got to do all this shit.
How funny would it be if you got yours done and it said like 54?
His heart is the equivalent to a 37-year-old. His skin is the equivalent to a 28-year-old, and his lungs equivalent to an 18-year-old. This is according to AI Overview, which might be bullshit. I don't know.
That might all be true, but that just sounds creepy to say you have the lungs of an 18-year-old.
Yeah.
I don't think I would publicize any of that.
Again, the documentary will kind of make you like pull for the guy because he seems like a genuinely like decent human being. He's like, I'm doing this for like, I'm using myself as like a test subject to learn more about the human body, to increase longevity for generations after me.
Is he? Because it looks like he's just doing it to pull babes.
He's not. He in the doc he talks about how hard it is for him to find babes because of his lifestyle, which makes a lot of sense.
You know what makes it easier to find babes? Millions of dollars.
Yeah, that's true.
that helps too.
Like, I don't think this guy looks 45 here.
No, he
What
looks.
are you
No,
saying?
you
He
can say
does.
upper
I mean,
30s.
he's got a cool guy haircut, and he's got a chain on it. You can tell he's 45.
He does have a cool guy haircut.
He looks like
Yeah,
he's
cool
in
guy.
great shape, but you can tell he's 45.
Yeah, 5 grams.
47.
Crazy. Crazy.
We'll continue to monitor. One time we had a sponsor, but we had to. Never mind.
YouTube didn't like that one.
I'm a bit. You know what I like though? Rocket Money.
Oh yeah.
Everybody likes Rocket Money. How about I don't know. Something that tells you about your subscriptions, reminds you of your subscriptions, tells you when your bills are about to get paid, tells you the best time to save. A financial dashboard that has all of your finances in one place.
The
How about it?
subscription thing is huge, just for saving money. I mean, you probably signed up for something a while back that you don't use anymore, and you forgot that you're getting charged every month for it. Rocket Money will let you know, hey man, you might want to cancel this one.
You might think you have a solid handle on your budget. Maybe your spreadsheet says you should have an extra $1,000 left over each month. But if your bank account doesn't reflect that, something's off. Rocket Money helps you track every dollar, uncover hidden spending, and takes control of your finances. It's just great. Tracking expenses, sticking to a budget,
Rocket Money.
saving, helping you hit your goals.
Rocket Money has saved users over $2.5 billion, including over $880 million in canceled subscriptions alone. Their 10 million members have saved up to $740 a year when they use all of the app's premium features.
Cancel your unwanted subscriptions and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/circling today. That's rocketmoney.com/circling, rocketmoney.com/circling. Well,
What's this college football discussion you want to have, Dave?
oh, I just have not a hypothetical. It's not a this or that. I guess it is that this or that. I was thinking because I watched a little bit of college football on Saturday. So we had Tech hosting BYU, number 7 ranked team. Their offense, they didn't look great. BYU is bad, and I knew that game. They fumbled like a punt, like immediately. It was bad. You knew they were. Lubbock was great though.
Was it BYU who was starting a quarterback for the?
No,
I'm thinking of a different team.
no, but they do have that Bear kid who's like a freshman who's an absolute unit. They said he might be like 240,
Oh yeah,
250.
I'm thinking of Missouri. I think.
Missouri.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was. But I'm glad you brought up Missouri because A&M played Missouri.
Yeah.
And they beat Missouri quite handedly, right?
Yes, they did.
And Tech's defense looked good. Their offense looked all right. Their quarterback, Baron Morton's a little hobbled. I don't know. Their offense. Well, I didn't watch the whole game, but they looked fine. Anyway, Lubbock, if they host a playoff game, that'll be a hard place to play. A&M, both of these teams are very, very, very likely to make the playoff. They'll both make the playoff. Curious if you're a Texas fan. Mainly for you, not all Texas fans. I'm curious about where you are on this.
Okay.
Who one of those two teams has to win a natty, is going to win the natty. Who do you want it to be?
Ooh, if I have to choose between A&M or Texas Tech winning a natty, this is a pretty easy one for me.
Okay.
It's Texas Tech.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Mostly because Texas shares a conference with Texas A&M, and that is a true rival of Texas.
Yeah.
And so that is worse. That's worse for Texas than it is if Tech were to win.
Okay.
Tech being in the Big 12, Texas doesn't play Texas Tech anymore.
Did you see the projection?
I saw a projection.
A lot of things have to go right for that, by the way.
I see people saying that if Texas were to lose one more game, and that's a tall order because Texas has to go to Georgia this weekend. Then they play Arkansas. Then they play A&M at home. So Texas would have to win one of Georgia or two of those three games, obviously, but one of at Georgia or hosting Texas A&M. That's tough to do. But I saw that a 9-3 Texas could potentially get into the playoff, and a projection of playing at Lubbock in the first round, which I think would be a lot of fun. I would welcome that matchup big time. And I think Tech should be favored in that game. I think Texas Tech's a better football team than Texas is, but they're also a beatable football team, I think. Texas Tech, yeah.
Yeah. Did you see? So you know who Zach Barnett is, right?
No.
Okay. I believe it was Zach Barnett. He's a college football writer. He had a tweet about A&M that I wish I had pulled up sooner. Basically pointing out Casey Smith was okay. A&M is 6-0 in the SEC, which is good. 4 SEC schools have fired their head coaches. A&M played all 4. There's a problem with that argument. It's obvious. We'll get to it in a minute. Today's opponent, talking about Mizzou, played with their third-string true freshman quarterback. That is true. Next week's opponent is 1-6 in SEC play and has fired its OC and O-line coach. So the point he's making without making it is that A&M is overrated.
Yeah,
right?
A&M, despite their record, has not really had a tough schedule. They did beat Notre Dame.
It's a good dub.
That's a great dub. But other than that, not a whole lot of strength on that schedule.
He's right. But the SEC schools that have fired their head coaches, I think you're leaving out the fact that like part of the reason they fired their coaches because of a loss to A&M. It wasn't the sole reason. A&M's a good team in theory, right? But like I hate when people like use that. It's like, oh, these teams, like these guys fired their coach. Well, yeah, part of their skid was because they lost to this A&M team.
Yeah.
And you can only play the teams that are on your schedule. Anytime you're 6-0 in the SEC, you're good. And watching A&M, like, I don't think they're one of the 2 best teams in the country, but they are definitely a top 10 team, and they play like hard as hell.
They are deserving of their ranking.
Yeah.
Being number 3. But I don't think they're the 3rd best team in the country. I think they're really, really good.
Yeah, they are.
They're really, really good, and it's going to be a very difficult game in Austin.
I think that's going to be a crazy defensive game.
Yeah,
because both defenses get after it, and all I'm saying is
Texas
I thought
A&M,
Zach Burnett was like, okay, I'm glad. I thought he might have been like a known Longhorn guy, and I'm like, man, that's a really bad.
I don't know who that is. Texas A&M, they have some really fast guys on offense. Their receiving core is really, really good, really good. Craver is one of them, and Concepcion is the other one. Those guys can both run really well. So they've gotten much better since last season for sure, and I don't know what to expect. I really don't. I think Texas has a chance to win that game for sure. Yeah,
and ultimately it's very unlikely to matter too much for A&M. No, for seeding purposes, yeah.
Yeah, but that's gonna if A&M goes undefeated all the way and then loses to Texas, it's gonna put a big stink on the season for them, even though they, all their goals are very much on the table still.
So top 4 teams get I'm trying to remember how it works. Top 4 teams don't play a first round.
Yeah, they get a bye. The teams who host, I don't remember. It's
conference champions.
It's like 5th through 8 seeds, right? But I forgot how it gets sorted out.
Okay. All right, it's fine. All we need to know is that Tech and A&M will both be in there.
Yeah.
We talk about Indiana, dude. Can you pull up that Gus Johnson call? Did you watch this?
I did.
Okay. Were you watching it live?
I did.
Did you hear the call live?
I think I had the volume down, so I missed Gus Johnson's.
Is this the one?
Is this your first time hearing this?
No, I heard it later.
Okay.
I heard it later. Yeah.
I'm assuming this is the one.
Hopefully.
Mendoza in trouble. It's out. Touchdown! Wow! Oh my Give him the Heisman Trophy now.
Dude, he's great. I love Gus Johnson.
Okay, a lot of people don't.
I know. He gets so into these plays.
There's a lot of people that want they want a Jim Nance call. They want something serious. They don't want joy.
Now this guy's like you said, he's genuinely enjoying what he's seeing, and he just gets his emotions just take over the calls. And I think it's fun.
Joe Klatt even got into it too. Joe Klatt was
Yeah.
like, to be fair,
That was
the
catch.
play of the season.
That was a nasty catch.
There was another play earlier in the drive that was just basically as sick of a throw and catch. I don't know. People got mad that you're giving him the Heisman already. No, that's a total disrespect to blah, blah, blah. Okay, I feel like the last couple years maybe, and this could be proven wrong very quickly by somebody. There really hasn't been the Heisman moment.
Yeah.
Does that right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Indiana for me is one of these teams that's all right, it's Indiana. They don't have much of a history in college football. If they're gonna go have a fantastic season with the Heisman winner, that's great. That's good for them. It doesn't,
No.
It's not it's not like fucking OU quarterback winning another Heisman or Ohio State. It's just all right, yeah, give it to Indiana, man. I know, Randy, you got different feelings about that.
It's basketball season. Who cares?
There's obviously there's other players that there's still time, but it's just I really had no problem with that. Although that is just a pinnacle Gusgasm.
Yeah, the way that receiver had to tap inside the end zone as he was falling out of bounds was fucking nuts.
By the way, he threw that off his back foot.
Yeah, because they were
blitzing
pretty much every play at that point, so he had guys in his face every single play.
Where did he transfer from?
I don't remember. He's good though. He's real good. He'll be a high pick. Don't know where he transferred in from. Dave's about to pull it up.
Was he with Cal? Yeah.
Cal?
Yeah, he's a Cal.
Okay.
Interesting. Yeah, man. Shout out to Indiana. Trying to think elsewhere. Was there anything noteworthy? Probably some shit we're missing.
No, I mean,
who else is on the ropes?
Texas Tech BYU was the other big. It was a good matchup, but that wasn't an entertaining.
Oregon
game.
Iowa.
Iowa.
That's a gritty win for Oregon. On the road. On the road against Iowa. Yeah,
I guess
it's a good win. It's a good Iowa team. Did it without Decorian Moore.
Mm-hmm.
A little hurt. A little worried about that, honestly. My Panthers are hosting Temple round 1 playoffs. Maximus the Great Dennison. We don't know. He missed the last game. He might be hurt. They're saying it's up in the air, so he might miss some games. Of course, we're talking about Texas 6A football. Maximus. Shout out to him. Where do we go from here?
You want to talk?
Who's Texas got this week?
Georgia.
What time is that game?
6:30.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Man, I was gonna have to miss it because I'm taking Parks camping, and we're gonna do 2 nights, but we're doing one now because he has a playoff game on Saturday that we got to get back for. So
stay away from the Papa John's.
Yeah, we're not going to the Ren Fair. We're just going to Enchanted Rock.
Oh yeah,
this weekend's.
You might run into an enchanted something else.
Enchanted cock.
Jeez. I want to go to a game in Athens. No, I probably won't go this week, but I would go to a game in Athens.
Yeah, of course.
Damn.
It's gonna be a tough game. Texas is
it's gonna be fun as hell.
Plus 6.5. Pretty big line.
Really?
Yeah.
We like them big though. We like Squarespace too. We like Squarespace a lot. This podcast, of course, is a Squarespace pod. Been with them forever. Gives you everything you need to claim your domain, showcase your offerings with a professional website, grow your brand, and get paid all in one place. Whether you're just starting out or scaling your business, the cutting edge design, we like that. Their collection of design tools, anybody can build a bespoke online presence that perfectly fits their brand or business. Start with Blueprint AI, Squarespace's AI-enhanced builder, to get a fully custom website in just a few steps using basic info about your industry, goals, and personality to generate premium quality content and personalized design recommendations, Squarespace also offers a complete library of professionally designed and award-winning website templates with options for every use and category. No matter where you start, your website is flexible to what you need, and with intuitive drag-and-drop editing, beautiful styling options, and unrivaled visual design effects, on-brand AI content, and more ways to list what you offer. No experience required. Go to squarespace.com/Steam for the free trial, and when you're ready to launch, use offer code STEAM to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Again, go to squarespace.com/Steam for the free trial, and when you're ready to launch, use offer code STEAM to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Well, we got a little TV talk. You want to talk a little TV?
Let's do TV talk.
Let's talk TV, because I watched some TV as well.
I watched a movie.
Oh, it's a movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
I watched House of Dynamite on Netflix. Idris Elba, is that how you say it?
Oh, yeah.
He's the
Former sexiest man in the world.
Yeah, he's the biggest name. He plays the president of the United States.
Okay.
Spoilers, by the way. You're going to get some spoilers here. So this movie, it seems like a really fun idea. So there's not a situation room. There's like a military... they pick up like activity around the world, and they're like, oh shit,
Control center,
sure,
a task. Yeah,
there you go. They're like, oh, there's something identified over the Pacific, looks to be a missile of sorts, a test missile probably. They don't think much of it, and then they realize that not only is this a very real threat, but it's headed towards Chicago. It's a nuclear warhead headed towards Chicago, and it will impact is 18 minutes away. So they chop it up. So it's like the whole movie takes place over the span of these 18 minutes, but they do it in like different segments. Like the first, like they're in the control center and they're like trying to figure out like where it's headed, when it's going to impact, all this stuff. And then that's the first like 1/3 of the movie. The second third of the movie is like the next level up of government officials trying to figure out what to do. Like, where's the threat coming from? Do we need to retaliate? And it's like, you're into it, you're like, this is fucking wild. Like, what's going to happen? And so the third segment of the movie is from the president's point of view. Like he's had some public event, he gets pulled out of it, and immediately he's on Marine One, like making calls, like what do I do here? And I wrote here on the rundown, like it needed a Michael Bay moment, and this is where you guys make fun of me for needing like explosions or whatever. But the movie ends before the missile arrives.
Okay.
And so you're left to like wonder what the hell happened. Like the president's trying to figure out, do we need to retaliate? They identified, they think the threat's coming from North Korea, but they're not even sure. And so they're on the phone with Russia, like, did you guys do this? Like, no, we didn't do this. And they're talking to China, like trying to figure out where it's coming from. And all this buildup, there's all this buildup, and you're like on the edge, you're like, what the fuck's gonna happen? Cut. And then it's just fucking over. And so the movie is like, it's supposed to like highlight like how intense and how serious the threat of nuclear war is, and like all the government officials go through and all this stuff. And it is like, it grabs you for a little bit, but then there's zero payoff whatsoever. You don't know.
You want to see Chicago get its little dick blown off.
I wanted a resolution. Oh, they try to shoot it out of the sky, and it misses. And then they scramble B-2 bombers to go retaliate if need be, in case they need to drop something, that they're ready to do that. And so all this is happening, and you're like, oh shit, missile's about to hit. And then nothing happens.
I've gotta at least acknowledge how funny it is that you needed an explosion.
That's why I'm bringing it up. That's why I said it needed its Michael Bay.
So it's just making you think. It's a think piece.
Dude. It is, but It's like, all right.
Wait, what time of year is this?
Why?
I'm just trying to figure out if we're going to lose summertime shy or wintertime shy.
I don't think they get into that really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rebecca Ferguson. very beautiful to me.
She's
in
a
the movie?
blonde lady.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You like that? You like her, white boy?
Yeah.
You like that shit?
She's very pretty. She was
Cool.
in Mission
I don't
Impossible
know, man. It was
movies.
fine. I wouldn't watch it really.
Sounds like if he watches it, there's going to be an explosion.
Not during November.
Yeah, that's right.
No,
You better
no
cool it.
way. Couldn't be me.
I don't recommend this movie.
Good performances though. Idris Elba's
Fine.
goated.
They're fine. He's good. Yeah, he's good. I guess. I don't know. It's just fine. It's just like what happened?
I haven't seen the movie.
Did we
but
lose Chicago? And they estimate like 13 million people because of the impact, and then
Northwest Indiana.
and then like,
that would take out the region. Yeah, 219 is done.
I'm telling you, man.
Oh no.
I just wanted to know.
Ah.
I wanted to know if we lost them. I wanted to know. And then there's just nothing.
It's all my
Might
friends
lose
and
Lake
family right
Gitchagumi.
there.
We gonna lose Get Your Goomy?
Could we?
Who?
I don't know. Would it take out Milwaukee too? Would we lose J-Bone? Madison, maybe. KJ?
Stone Creek Coffee.
It's Stone Creek Coffee.
Why
That's
didn't you think of them first?
it's a big fallout.
I would think Stone Creek Coffee before J-Bone.
Oh, wow. I had this same thought. I haven't watched this movie, but it's similar. The last Mission Impossible, just like the whole president being in the room when this bad thing is happening. Just imagining Trump or Biden in that situation, for some reason is sadly funny. Can you imagine Trump being on that call in the Marine One?
Yeah. The president in this movie, he's getting pulled in two different directions. Like he's got an advisor being like, "Don't retaliate. We didn't know where this is coming from," and then he's got some like high-ranking military official being like, "We got to do something. We can't look weak." And he's like, "Oh, what do I do? What do I do?" Movie over.
Did you see we had the orange man in the booth?
He got booed
He got booed
in
but
Washington.
They let him call some of the game.
Did they really?
It was him and Kenny Albert. Kenny Albert.
He called some of the game.
I mean, he called up. I mean, he like goes. He like. They're like, oh yeah, give it like he like was in the booth with Kenny and the other commentator,
Oh, I missed that
and like
part.
they're kind of watching the game. It was very awkward. It wasn't good.
I missed that part.
What Kenny Albert?
Are you doing Fat Albert?
No, Kenny Albert.
I know, but that sounded like Fat Albert.
It
Did it not?
No, it's
did.
me, Kenny Albert. I don't have a Kenny Albert. I guess clearly,
Kenny Albert's good. man.
obviously.
He's good at hockey.
He's really good at hockey. I don't like him NFL. No, somebody asked him a really generic question. The other commentator goes, "So, like, what's your favorite thing about sports?"
Oh, what a terrible question.
Man, dude, that is just not a good question.
That's
That's
the
the
type
worst.
of-
That's a bad first date question.
That's the type of question you ask at the 8 mediocre men thing.
Yeah,
What do
you're
you guys
right.
think
You're
about
right.
sports?
One of the mediocre men asked me my favorite thing about sports. I started the mini series Death by Lightning.
And what's this about?
Death by Lightning is a it is a not a docuseries. It is the story of James Garfield, our President Garfield, who was assassinated.
Oh.
And it is a 4-part telling of that story. And I will be completely honest. I do consider myself a student of history. However, the details of that assassination are lost on me. So I don't know how this goes down. Now, based on how they set it up, who the assassin is. Because it's basically split up into, here's James Garfield's rise to power, and here's the assassin doing what he does. But you don't really know why. And the guy who plays the assassin is Tom from Succession. And he's a great actor. And you know Michael Shannon. Michael Shannon's just
He's awesome.
incredible actor. You also have, who's the guy from Parks and Rec? The bacon guy?
Ron Swanson?
Ron Swanson.
Ron Swanson's in
Nick
it.
Offerman.
Nick
Nick Offerman. And then you have one of the guys from Boardwalk,
Steve Buscemi.
Nucky Thompson's brother.
Michael Shannon is also on Boardwalk.
He was. HBO, that's one thing I love. Although that's not HBO. Seems like these guys all kind of stick with HBO, but this is not on HBO, John. This is Netflix. Anyway, I'm too deep. I'm going to finish it tonight probably. It's fucking great.
Tell me what it's called again?
Death by Lightning.
Death by Light.
I wouldn't be surprised the same director. Like James Gunn uses a lot of the same people. And like, I feel like the producers that make The Boys also made Supernatural because they use a lot of the same actors.
Yeah, I'm gonna Matthew McFadden. That's who plays the assassin. That's Tom.
Dude, I'm in on this.
I will tell you, it is there is some comedy to it, but it's very, very light and dry, and it's mainly from Matthew McFadden, who plays the assassin Charles Couteau. That point of view, it's not like fast paced. You don't get to the assassination until I'm assuming the last episode. But like right now, I'm like, okay, I have no clue how or why, and I've been very tempted to go look it up and like to be reminded of how James Garfield was assassinated and why. But
Did you finish it, or you're still
I'm too
late?
deep.
Oh, okay, you're too deep. Gotcha.
I got
Missed
2
that
more,
part.
but I do recommend it.
You need your Michael Bay moment.
1881. I think this is gonna make me like mad because everything like you read on it is it like how strange this assassination was and how weird like it's just like and then the name Death by Lightning. It's just very like okay, what the fuck? So I'm very very antsy to get to it.
He got ran over by Lightning McQueen. Ka-chow!
That's not what happened.
It might have been.
Well, no, what happened was he was at a bonfire and Papa was in the house and there's this
Oh.
guy with this cloak on.
That's the day of reckoning right there.
Recommend. Check it out. House of Dynamite. I might check that out too. I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna give it a shot during my business.
Watch the Naked Gun.
I would like
Do
to
you
know
need
your
that too?
take on it.
Oh,
What?
there was we had during the Ren Fair when we were sitting around the bonfire, there was a Austin Powers tent shadow situation, and it was hilarious. It involved Dan laying on his back, and the way that his belt was sticking up, it looked very much like it. It was not his belt. It was very funny.
Were you guys on drugs?
Yeah, we all were.
All right.
He got out. He was fully dressed. I'm like, oh, that was your belt. But
You guys.
Classic Dan.
You guys are fun.
we were having some fun.
Chair Company last night. You need to watch. Last night's Chair Company was.
Okay.
need to
I
catch
enjoyed
up.
episode 4 quite a bit.
I'm just gonna tell you. This is one of those episodes. You're just like, okay, well,
Is it very Tim Robinson?
yeah, but also like, yeah, it is, but not. It's just there's a lot. There's a lot.
I haven't seen Friendship yet, but like the first episode of Chair Company, it's the only one I watched. I think part of the charm of Tim Robinson's I Think You Should Leave is that it doesn't last too long. That's my problem with the first episode was like it was getting too awkward at points where it's like a skit lasts like 5 minutes, like, okay, that was enough. But like, I don't know. Does it continue to be really awkward?
Yeah, but not overly so. There's the thing with it is there's a lot of characters. There's a lot of like monologues that I'm like, oh, this was written. This is clearly like Tim Robinson. This is someone doing like Tim Robinson. It feels like someone just reading a character, reading the lines as if they were an I Think You Should Leave sketch.
There's people that do that on TikTok where they like this presented as a Tim Robinson. It's pretty funny. They nail it.
All right. We'll see you tomorrow, exactly 5 minutes, and we'll see you in the morning for free. Bye.
Bye.